What happens if you forget to file Form 8606? The IRS beats you with the stick. Now, actually, there is no penalty. Like, they let you kind of go back whenever. In fact, you don't even have to file a tax return. We were looking at this about an hour ago, kind of digging into it, going. Jeff and I were kind of like, hey, there's maybe we have to file a return? No, you don't have to file a return. You don't have to do anything. As long as you're letting them know, and all we're doing is saying, hey, I made a non-deductible contribution. The idea is you're letting them know that there's something in there that you put in that you were not taking a tax deduction for.
Right. The one other time you use this form is if you change a traditional IRA to a Roth IRA. That also runs through this 8606.
So when you took a traditional,
because you have to recognize the income.
Right, you recognize. All right.
So you convert it.
But they're letting you go back. So like again, there was this, hey, what happens if you don't? The IRS really isn't doing it. They're glad you're filing it, and you could lump them up. I'll tell you what, this is one of those plugs of why you use a tax professional, because the software will trigger this thing and create it for you. Most people have no idea that this form even exists. In fact, there's a bunch of folks asking, what the heck is it? If you make a contribution to a Roth, you're letting them know, by the way, I put money into this thing.
Yep.
And now they know, and that way when you take that money back out, it offsets that amount. They know that you can always take that money out anytime you want. Like, there's no 5-year test. There's no waiting until you're 70 and a half. You can just take the money back out. So hope that makes sense.
Yeah, and this form's important. If you've done a backdoor IRA, backdoor Roth IRA where you're making too much money to make the Roth contribution, you got to file this form to get that basis in that Roth IRA.
Yeah, and so the backdoor IRA, I've always thought of it as something else. So you're talking about, hey, I am phased out of being able to do a Roth IRA.
So I do a traditional contribution.
And then convert it.
And then convert it.
And there's no limitation on what you can convert, so you do that. And then, but again, that's interesting. All right, there you go. I always look at it as when you're dumping money into the solo,
right,
and using that. But it sounds so sordid. We did the backdoor IRA. Just I don't know. There's just something wrong about that.